Thanks for listening to the Adam Carolla Show on Podcast One.
Well, Cesario turns in an epic Chet Waterhouse. Any young comedians or comedic writers really listen closely. The specificity and the detail that he puts in to this extended dance version of Chet Waterhouse is coming up. Then we go into the news with all my thoughts and insights. First, Mercari. Got stuff you don't use, cluttering the house. Kid's baseball glove doesn't fit anymore. Dress, maybe you've only worn it one time. Old phone in a drawer. Don't throw it out. Don't put it in a landfill. Let's go with Mercari. It's a selling app that makes it fast and easy to sell almost anything. Simply take a few pictures of the item you want to sell, add a description, and your item's listed. Mercari will even email you a shipping label when it sells. It is that easy. 500,000 plus reviews at the App Store. Average 4.8 star rating. Doesn't get much better than that, people. So don't let the stuff go to waste, and don't get all the clutter built up in the entry hall and in the garage. Get rid of it and get paid some cash with Mercari. Find Mercari at the App Store or at Mercari.com. Mercari. Mercari, the selling app.
ACS fans, get it on. We wanted to take a moment to tell you, if you haven't signed up for the Carolla newsletter yet, you're missing out. Every Saturday, you'll get exclusive video content you can't get anywhere else, behind-the-scenes stories, and a new giveaway each and every week. We've already given out an all-expense-paid trip to L.A. to watch the Super Bowl with Ace. And this week, 3 lucky winners will get an ACS t-shirt signed by Adam, Brian, and Gina. Enter for your chance to win at CarollaNewsletter.com today.
Chet Waterhouse is here. We'll do that in a second. I had an interesting observation. I was thinking about... was it you, Max Zapata, or was it Dawson? I can't remember who sent me the big mural. It was you, Max Zapata. Cecil the Lion on the restaurant.
It wasn't me.
Who was that?
It might have been Nate or somebody. It was in San Diego. Somebody. It wasn't me. I know that because you've asked me that before.
I have. I can't remember. Oh, I don't know who sent it. Anyway, there's a big picture, big mural of we won't forget Cecil,
nice.
Cecil the Lion. But it's also in a place in San Diego that has a big Marine base next to it. And I bet that a lot of people have died. There's no mural.
Still mural to that.
Just so you know what the pecking order is.
Giant Cecil is there.
Yeah.
I always think about like the reaction that we had to Cecil the Lion. And then I also was just thinking about how much everyone loves a big cat. Like how majestic they are. Like when people see a Black Panther, you make a movie called Black Panther, and there's so many images of like the cheetah, the panther, the lion,
the king of the forest,
the
king of the jungle.
King. Like we're really enamored with leopard. I mean, think about all the leopard print that's not even leopard skin, just purple, yoga pants, and it's like print everywhere. It's like we love leopard print. We love the print. We love the thing. When you're a prize fighter or a magician, the second you get rich, you go right with the big cats, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Got the rest in peace, Cecil, 2002 to 2015. Anyway, it's out front of a restaurant in San Diego. Now, the point is this. We love it. They're majestic. These are big cats. Little cats, house cats, alley cats, regular-sized cats, that splits the room. Like, people I know a lot of people have fucking no time for cats, don't like cats. I had a roommate with a shitty cat. Right. It's like... You go majestic cat, big cat, 1,000% approval. You go small cat, it's like, get it out of here.
Yeah.
Get them out.
There's a city council meeting over that mural.
Right. Yeah. So now it's just
snowball can't get painted on the side of a restaurant?
You would think that we would just kind of do a math. Like we're 100% in love with the big version of this. And then I started thinking about, well, now where are we at? with dogs. I have a huge dog that I love, but Paris Hilton has a miniature dog that she loves equally. We don't really do the size thing with dogs.
Well, part of it is
because
because dogs size up, the gradation is very gradual. Cats, there's little cats, but there's no
You get the
50-pound cat in the middle that you can walk around.
That's right. But I think it's kind of rich man, poor man.
You know how that'd be
giving
fun.
us a lot of consideration.
What about a lynx?
Yeah, what about a lynx?
Yeah, but they're not. They're wild. You can't put a lynx on a leash.
Yeah, you shouldn't
and
try
take them
it.
through downtown Camarillo
Everybody loves a giant cat
on your way to the malls.
and everybody loves a kitten.
Oh, they do love kittens.
But that's the rich man, poor man of it.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
what I
Jeff.
mean?
I don't want to tell you your business, but when you say put a lynx on a leash, you really need to pick a town that starts with an L.
Yeah.
Think so?
Lancaster.
You went with Camarillo, but
Yeah.
you can't just take a lynx, put them on a leash, and walk them through downtown,
Yeah.
and that's where the
Laughlin.
L.
I should've
Laughlin,
gone
right,
Laughlin.
There
right.
it is, Laughlin. Yeah, two
Right,
L's.
right. Camarillo's fine, but it just didn't quite
I like
finish
the
the inning.
malls in Camarillo. I like the idea
The
of
outlets.
walking into a mall with a mid-sized cat on a leash.
But we all love the big ones.
52-pounder.
Can we find a lynx on a leash?
We hate the little ones, or medium ones, or it splits the room at least, and then we all agree on the miniature ones, which is the kittens.
Yeah, everybody loves
Yeah.
kittens.
It's a kind of it's a complicated relationship we have that
That's
we don't
true.
we don't have with dogs. I mean, everyone loves puppies, and then everyone loves
Yeah.
anyway. They love their medium size and they're small, and they love it right on through. We found a picture of a lynx on a leash.
There you go, buddy.
That's right.
They killed their owner shortly after this picture. That's
Also-
the downside of a lynx on a leash.
Why we probably shouldn't have quite the respect for Dr. Seuss that I think we all have, which is I feel like Cesario, if I gave him a steno pad, could sit down and do a
come up
lynx
with
on
better
a leash.
rhymes.
Well,
real
remember,
words.
each page only needs 9 words.
That's right.
So you just title it Lynx on a Leash,
That's right.
Yeah.
and then there's some mischief he gets into when he jumped up on the dinner table, and then you turn the page. You know?
The dangerous support animals it seems to be a very small category as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The emu.
They don't last
Yeah.
long.
Like if you had a badger
Yeah.
on a plane.
Turkey.
An ocelot.
You know, the thing about claws is claws are scary in and of themselves, but the retractable claws
Oh,
are
yeah.
the scariest. That's the switchblade. That's the stiletto. You know what I mean? I
Make
can
the
deal a
choice.
guy with a pocket knife, but the stiletto's illegal. And to me, the
Yeah.
retractable claws are much more dangerous than the ones that are just out there.
Lynx on a leash, now with retractable claws.
All right, shall we do a little Chet Waterhouse?
The sports with Chet Waterhouse.
Oh, brother, time for the Waterhouse Update brought to you by Carpe Diem, the blackjack app that lets you live for today. NCAA tourney, more Cinderellas than one of those sickening toddler beauty pageants. Dayton moves from also ran to swipe left. UCLA pulls the Lazarus back from the dead. San Diego State sneaking up faster than Joe Biden after his B12 shot. North Carolina missing the tourney for the first time since cigarettes were good for your digestion. But Kansas, like unhinged pandemic fears, they just keep coming at you. And both Duke and Kentucky lurking like teenage you outside your ex-girlfriend's house. Finally, Bernie Sanders' lackluster second-place finish on Super Tuesday dropped him to a number 2 seed in Joe Lunardi's bracketology. That wrap-up sponsored by Sammy Shammy, the only car chamois autographed by Sammy Davis Jr. NFL Combine! That's where draft picks, Gina, work out before and then after eating HGH stuffed empanadas. Jalen Hurts made the other quarterbacks look as white as RuPaul's snow boots. Wisconsin's Jonathan Taylor ran faster than Mike Bloomberg from a press conference about non-disclosure agreements. And Washington quarterback Jacob Eason suffered a severely lacerated ego and was rushed to Indianapolis's Mike Pence Medical Center, where he was bored for 2 hours and released. That wrap-up sponsored by Mankwich.com. Date both Josh and Ben Mankwitz at Mankwich.com. XFL! The Tucson Border Sneakers beat the Daytona Dipsticks 11-8 on a 4-point bonus for a tastefully nude celebration. Not the rule change I was looking for. Spring training! Scandal retaliation. 18 Houston Astros have been hit by a pitch so far. 7 of them in the parking lot and 1 at a strip club. NBA. Almost time to start watching. And finally, this week in sports history, the year 1904, the place Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. The Montreal Wanderers lost the Stanley Cup to Ottawa when they refused to stay and play a second game in Ottawa. It's been over a century and Ottawa has not improved. This Waterhouse Update brought to you by Pig Screen TV. Now you can watch TV and cook bacon with Pig Screen TV. If you want more of me this weekend, I'll be in Ake, Nevada, calling the 13th annual World Series of Gin Rummy for the Assisted Living Network. Better put Red Bull in my rider for that, baby. This is Chet Waterhouse reminding you to play with pain.
Chet Waterhouse. Sports.
Oh, God. Epic. I felt like it was an extra page and a half than we normally get from you.
Snuck a little extra in there because there was so many and there was so much good
much
political
updates,
stuff to tie to.
I got to text Ben and Josh right now. That was real good.
So funny.
Language.
God, it's good. So good. All right, and for that, my friend, you get a plug. The podcast, Play with Pain, with Chet Waterhouse, available on Apple Podcasts, and the album, What Was I Thinking? That's coming up in the end of April, so make sure and plug that. And for live dates and events, JeffCesario.com. All right, why don't we just take a quick break? Oh, do I got Simply Safe here? Sorry, let me hit Simply Safe, and we'll take a break, and we'll do the news. Yeah? So what you want to do? Simply Safe, home security. Well, there's 2 ways to protect your home. You go traditional way. Wait a few weeks for the technician to do a messy install that costs a small fortune. Or there's the Simply Safe way. 2 I's in there. Thank you very much. Simply Safe. Everything you need in a home security system. It's award-winning protection. 2-time winner, the CNET Editor's Choice Award. Blankets your home in safety. You barely notice it's there. The components are real small. The batteries are small. They last up to 10 years. Peel and stick, up and running in about a half hour. You set it up yourself. Anyone can do it. And order what you need online. Get a break on your homeowners or renters insurance. And they have an army of highly trained security experts ready to dispatch police to your home at a moment's notice, 24/7. It is Simply Safe, right, Dawson?
See why The Verge calls Simply Safe the best home security system. Check it out today at simplysafe.com/Adam. Get free shipping and a 60-day risk-free trial at simplysafe.com/Adam. Simplysafe.com/Adam.
All right, take a quick break. Come back with Gina and Jeff and Ball in the news.
Give me the news with Grad. News with Gina Grad. Breaking viral, all those crazy Trump tweets. Give me news with Gina Grad. Trouble in the Middle East. Celebrity drunk meltdowns. Deep news with Gina Grad.
The news with Gina Grad.
Well, we do have some big breaking news. More Crank Yankers is on the way, according to Deadline.com. I hope you were aware of this.
I was. I had it. I had a list of stuff I wanted to get to, but I bumped that with cat talk.
That's okay. We'll get to
I'm
it.
steeped in the cat world, where
Understood.
Crank Yankers are more for a peripheral sort
Right.
of player.
It's not really your
Mid-range cat took your mind right off Crank Yankers.
Yeah, I don't pay the bills with Crank Yankers.
No.
It's cat talk, cat size talk specifically.
right.
That's how I keep the lights on at the Carolla house.
Comedy Central has ordered a new 20-episode season of the hit revival series from original creators Jimmy Kimmel, Adam Carolla, and Danny Two Sheets.
Danny Two Sheets.
Crank Yankers returns on September, or it did return last September 25th, was Comedy Central's best series launch in 3 years per Nielsen. The current season resumes March 17th. It's going to follow the premiere of Tosh.0.
It's nice. It was something we did in, like, I don't know, 02, 03, and, you know, it was just an idea. And Jimmy always made prank phone calls, and always wanted to do a show with those phone calls. We just never knew how to actually reconstruct them. And at some point, the puppets came in.
What was the name? What was the original name?
It was called Prank Puppets. And that was our working title. Jeff knows that when you're creating a TV show, you have to call it something so you know what you're talking about to delineate it from working on the Man Show or whatever it is. And we just always just called it Prank Puppets, Prank Puppets, Prank Puppets. And then at some point, I don't know, it's like naming a cat or a dog or something. It starts to fit and you start to like it.
Yeah.
Even though we didn't like Prank Puppets to begin with.